Okay, but welcome to another drive with me. I'm going to the cinema today, which is very exciting, to watch Priscilla, which I have watched it already, but on an illegal website. So I'm going to be able to see Jacob Elordi in 4K today. And it was really good. So I'm excited, guys. But I was thinking, since Valentine's Day is coming up, I don't know why I said it like that, but since it's Valentine's Day soon, and I've never celebrated Valentine's Day. I've only ever gotten one card in my life when I was like 10, and that was quite a traumatic experience because, you know, it got posted to my house and my parents watched me open it, and it was kind of a lot, but you know, I appreciated it for sure. But I was thinking just about Valentine's Day in general, and then I started to think about, so if you're in a relationship with someone, obviously that's who you're celebrating Valentine's Day with. So then, you know, I've been speaking to some of the people that I know that like have boyfriends or have girlfriends, and it's like some of them are like mad about the fact that their boyfriends haven't asked them to be their Valentine, although it's like, one, you're in a relationship already, so I like just assume that you are. Two, that's weird as fuck. And three, like, how old are we? Like, genuinely at your big age of 17, 18, why are you upset about that? Like, I can understand if it's like, I don't know, maybe you have a crush on someone or something like that, but if it's a boyfriend, what the fuck? And then I was thinking about, well, no, I wasn't thinking, I went on Tinder actually, because I was like, I want to see if the men are as unhinged as people say they are, and they definitely are. Some of them are literally fucking crazy and so like embarrassing, like I'm embarrassed for them, respectfully. And then like the hot ones, okay, are just the deadest, unfunniest, driest conversationalists ever. Like, I'm like actually concerned. Like, I understand, like, it's like a thing, like attractive people just get away with everything because they're good looking, you know, they get away with having no personality, but I've not seen it in the flesh that much before. Like, I was shocked, I was scared. It's like, how are you that unfunny? I just don't understand, and like so boring, and like trying to flirt, and it's just so embarrassing for them. Like, I'm just like, I'm sick. Yeah, and once again, it's busy as fuck in town right now. Like, I'm actually gonna cry, so I'm gonna stop talking to myself. Okay, I'm back, and we're finally actually moving at a substantial pace because we're so busy. I mean, I guess it's a Saturday, but Jesus Christ. Anyway, I don't really remember what I was talking about. Oh, men on Tinder. So I just really just don't understand how there are people like that. Like, some of them, you know, they're hot and they know that they're hot, which is, you know, fair enough, I guess. But then, oh my goodness me, why did that fucking BMW just fucking stop in the middle of the road? Anyway, right, they know they're hot, okay, and then they have the audacity to just message you just the cringiest thing ever. It's like, are you not embarrassed? Like, I just don't understand. And they just get away with it because they're good looking. And then, like, respectfully, the weirdos are so strange. I'm like, how are you like that? Like, I just don't understand. Like, they post the worst pictures of themselves, or like pictures of them like with like a Snapchat, with the Snapchat writing on, and it's just like, they think it's funny, but it's like, that's not funny. Like, one of them was about like Sabrina Carpenter, and it was like she really like shook the Catholic Church, she's the vibe, or something like that, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, so I'm like real scared of you. And then like other ones are just so weird. Like, I just don't even know. I just don't even know. Like, some of them are like so old too, and they're like, oh, you're 18? And I'm like, yeah, I'm 18. And they're like, I like them young. And I'm like, oh I did delete the app because I was so scared. I did not think it was that bad, and I wasn't even trying to like search out the weirdos. Well, I kind of was, but I was just curious about the happenings on Tinder, and never again. I literally have no idea how people have ever met, like, I don't know, their soulmate or whatever, or maybe like a husband or a wife on Tinder, because I just don't see how that could be possible, or any of the other dating apps. Like, I'm so scared, and it's like, how the fuck out, like, how else am I meant to meet people in this day and age? Like, because I'm telling you for a fact, never on Snapchat, because that is so scary. I've had so many friends who have met boys off of like online games as well, and I'm like, look, I'm not one to judge. Well, no, I am one to judge, you know, like, do your thing. But then I'm always like, how are your parents letting you meet these strangers online? Like, is that not the first rule of being online, is to not meet the people that you meet? Wait, not meeting the people that you met online? I swear that's like number one rule of the internet, but you know, again, each to their own, I guess. Yeah, I just don't understand. And also, I'm gonna say this as well, this might be like unpopular opinion, but I could not give less of a fuck about Valentine's Day. Like, single people take it so personally. Like, I know that it's a joke. I like those videos on TikTok where it's like, oh my god, it's Valentine's Day and it's just all like red and pink and hearts and it makes me sick, or like something like that. You know what I mean? I don't really care, like, at all. Like, I'm perfectly fine not celebrating Valentine's Day in any way. I never have. I've celebrated Galentine's Day. That was actually very nice, but that's because it was with, you know, my friends. But yeah, everything else, like, I don't really care at all. So yeah, even though I just dissed Valentine's Day and like spoke about some embarrassing men, and I do think a lot of men are very embarrassing, I feel like, you know what, I'm gonna give them some love and appreciation right now before I talk about some things, more things that make me sick about men. First of all, if a man has a beautiful overarm throw, or they're really good at like sport, that is so fucking sexy. Like, oh my god, like, just wow, just watching them like throw a ball and it goes so far, I'm like, wow, okay, yeah, I get it, I really get it. Another thing, well, this is really random actually, I think if you could make a really good paper aeroplane that like can actually fly and like reach its distance or whatever, I don't know how to phrase it, literally get in my bed. Like, I'm being dead serious. Like, oh my god, it's so hot. I've actually only seen one boy make a really good paper aeroplane before, and like that was when we were like 15, so it's like I wasn't really thinking about that then, but just, I don't even know how that thought came to me, but I need to see more. So, oh my fucking god, Jesus Christ, I had to slow down. So, oh my days, that was so scary. Okay. Oh, at least I'm quick on the brakes. Anyway, so much is going on, I'm like really scared. What was I saying? Oh, okay, so paper aeroplanes, yes, absolute check. Overarm throw, check. Obviously arms, I'm a big, like, I just love men's arms. Like, there's just something about them. Like, they don't have to be overly muscular, but if they're like bigger than my arms, then it's a yes from me. And obviously if they are overly muscular, then that's definitely a huge plus from me. What else? I'm really like struggling to think of things I like about men. I don't even know actually. Me, okay, well, obviously if they're funny, I feel like that's sort of a given. I'm trying to think of like, I don't know. But speaking of funny men are like praised for being funny. Like, think of all the comedians, you know, 9 times out of 10 they're men. Like, when we're at school, like, the boys are usually like the class clowns and the ones that everyone laughs at. But then as I've gotten older, I've come to realize men are not funny. Some of them are, okay, some of them are, but all the funny ones that I've personally met, okay, they're only funny because they laugh at the girls' jokes, right? So I will like say a joke and like a guy will laugh at it, and then I find him funny. Like, not really, like, I mean, not really I find him because he laughs at my jokes, and he then like echoes the jokes to everyone else, and then he's the funny one, but it's like, I just said that and you just laughed and then you repeated it louder and you're the funny one. It's like, what is this? This is actually unbelievable. And don't even get me fucking started about the boys on TikTok who, again, obviously know that they're good looking, and so they'll like steal like a funny tweet or a relatable tweet, mainly pandering towards women, and they get like 700k likes. Like, that needs to end. That is one of the most like degenerate things about TikTok. Well, no, there's a lot, but that is up there with one of the most. Like, that's just unbelievable. That needs to stop. If I see any of those type of men on my For You page, you're getting fucking blocked straight away. You're not funny, you're not cool, and you're not hot. Like, stop it right now. Oh my god. I also wanted to talk about some of my, I guess, funny experiences, or some crazy things that have happened to me, because a lot of crazy things have happened to me, a lot of awkward things have happened to me, embarrassing things. I just sort of like attract that sort of energy because I'm kind of an awkward person. Well, I'm a very awkward person and I get embarrassed very easily, so things just always happen to me. But I'm going to start off with when I was younger. First, I face planted the playground when I was like, I think I was like 6 years old, okay, and my friends, they were calling my name from across the playground, and I went running towards them, and I landed on my face and skidded across my face, so all my face was cut up, and I broke my glasses. Bearing in mind I have atrocious vision, like I cannot see if my glasses are off, like I can't see anything, and so I broke my glasses, obviously in front of my whole fucking class, right? And then we had to do a singing assembly in the afternoon after we had gone out on the playground to, like, I think we were practicing for like Easter at the church or something, and they made me like sit down and go to this assembly expecting me, oh my god, why the fuck did I just do that, expecting me to sing, even though I couldn't read the lyrics, I could not see anything. I was sat there with an ice pack on my face, literally profusely bleeding. So yeah, that's like one of the first embarrassing things that's happened to me that I can remember. Another one is in the summer. I was at my aunt's house and she has like those glass sliding doors that lead to the garden. We were just always in and out of the garden and the living room, and I went running, like full speed running in straight into the glass door because someone had shut it, and because I was like small, because I was young and I ran fast, I went flying across the living room and bruised my ass so bad, like, oh my god. So that was really embarrassing. Another thing that happened at my aunt's house, we were dancing on like this homemade like table that they have in their garden, well, they had in their garden, and I went straight through it. Again, I was like 10, so I'm not really quite sure how I fucked up that badly, but you know, I wasn't even that heavy, but fell straight through it, so that's cool. Oh, it's just really busy now. I'm in the wrong lane. Oh, I'm really scared, guys. I'm actually really scared. Oh my god, it's so busy. Okay, cool. Shit, I should have gone in the other lane. Oh dear. Oh wait, I'm actually fine, I think. Guys, I just did it. I'm on a high right now. Okay guys, we're safe. I'm safe. And I'm gonna switch lanes. There we go. Okay, I did it. That was really scary. Okay. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, fell through a table and oh my god, and that was, yeah, and we got in trouble for that, and I was really scared for. Another thing is, I kicked my brother in the face one time, bearing in mind I think he was like 3 years old, and I kicked him in the face, and my mom was so mad, and they went to the hospital, and I was like chilling at my aunt's house, the same aunt, and yeah, that was not a good experience whatsoever, like in any way. What else did I do? Oh, okay, so I went on a school ski trip when I was like 13, and no, was I 13? Okay, I think I was 12, but I was about to be 13 because my birthday's in January. Anyway, that's completely irrelevant. But we went on a ski trip, and to go on the ski trip, you have to do a 24-hour bus like journey. Like we don't take a plane, we get on a bus and then get on a ferry. So coming back from the trip, you know, you park your bus up on the ferry and, you know, you hang out on the ferry for about like, I think it's like an hour and a half, and then you get back on the bus. So we do all of that, we get to school and everyone gets out, all the parents are there to like, you know, welcome us back. And so then the luggage compartment gets opened and there is a man sat in the luggage compartment, and he like jumps out, and you know, he was a refugee, so he must have gotten on our bus probably when we were at the ferry. But like, just thinking, that could have been anyone that could have gotten into our bus, could have done anything to us, because we made multiple stops, like could have gotten out. I don't even know how he got in. But yeah, that was, you know, I was scary, but I was more scared for the guy actually, because like he got on a bus not knowing where he was going, where he would end up, like what would happen to him. And I just think it's so awful that people have to go through that just to get to like a decent country. Like, I don't know, I just don't understand people who like hate on refugees. Like how could you, like how cold-hearted are you, like, and entitled to think that you deserve a better life than they do because you were born here already, you know? Like, everybody is entitled to a safe country, to human fucking rights, a good job, a house to live in, and like safety for themselves and their family. Like, I just don't understand. But anyway, that's my tangent over. Okay, I was thinking back to what I was talking about earlier with Valentine's Day, and it reminded me of, I think, the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life. Okay, so I had a crush on a boy at school when I was in primary school, so I think I was 10, and this was the time when I was friends with these two girls who were a little bit strange. They were nice, don't get me wrong, but they were the type to make their crushes known and be like slightly weird about it, right? So I was sort of influenced by them, and they used to write like these like poems to all of their crushes. So I thought I'd do the same thing, and I searched up online all of these like love poems, like, you know, the keyboard one where it's like the I and the U are next to each other, or what, some stuff like that. I don't even remember, but like the most corniest things in the fucking world. Like, I'm so embarrassed. And I did that, and I wrote them all out on an A4 piece of paper and in like glitter gel pens, and I like folded it all up and slipped it in his bag in the cloakroom. And then he told the teacher, he was like, someone has put this in my bag and I don't know who it is and I'm scared. And I was like, oh my god. And somehow she found out like it was me and my two friends, like it was one of us. And we had to speak to the teacher, and I just denied it. I said it was not me, I had no part in this, I'm not like that, it was them. And I don't really remember what happened afterwards, but I'm just like, Jesus Christ, why the fuck did I do that? Like, oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm kind of scared I'm gonna get lost here, even though I've driven here like so many times, but I'm just still scared, guys. I'm a new driver. Okay, we're here. We're here, we've arrived. How are these lights still green? Oh, made it! Okay, so I'll see you on the flip side. Okay guys, just thought I would update you, but I got a McDonald's and Priscilla was so fucking good. I mean, I've seen it before and I was just as equally amazed. I got a plain double cheeseburger for anyone wondering. And it was fucking good. And I got a Sprite, and I need to start getting Sprite more often because I never do. And I actually like Sprite because I don't really like fizzy drinks that much, but a Sprite is good. But I'm gonna be here eating my burger and then I'm gonna go home. Yeah. Sorry, that was disgusting. But yeah, that's me done. So, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna add on because I was talking about how embarrassing things always happen to me. Yes, I did stall in the drive-thru. Yes, I did. I had just paid and I, you know, went to move forward and I stalled my car and the people at the window were watching me, so that's really cool. But now I'm done.